What's going on, guys? I've just thought I'm gonna make this video just to talk about my expectations of the new upcoming expansion in World of Warcraft, Mr. Pandaria. If you play WoW, then I'm sure a lot of you are either absolutely buzzing for this new expansion, or you're wondering what's this expansion going to bring. I've noticed that the WoW community is now split up into haters and fanboys, literally, no one in the middle. A lot of people think that WoW's now too kid friendly with their new pet battle system and pandas coming into World of Warcraft. But I think Blizzard, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I'm not being one-sided or anything, I'm just stating my opinion, that Blizzard are just trying to be creative and think of new ideas to try and keep WoW, the game, together. Because let's face it, Cataclysm, without a doubt, was the worst expansion ever. For some reason, it just failed. And it's one of these things. When I predominantly played for Warcraft, literally that was my peak. If you want to put it that way, I played the most. And I used to log on to WoW every day, even if I didn't have anything to do, no PvP or raids or dailies or anything like that. I just logged on just for the sake of it, because I used to love going on to World of Warcraft so much. And then Cataclysm came and everything changed, and I've quit WoW my fair few times. I quit and then like a year later I come back, but Cataclysm has been the time when I've quit for the longest, because I found that Cataclysm was just, for some reason, I'm not sure what it is about it, but it's failed. It's sort of made World of Warcraft lose its wowness. You know how WoW's a top MMO, and all the other MMOs aspire to be like WoW. Even Guild Wars, which is a free, well, not free to play, and no subscription fees game, even that's trying to beat World of Warcraft. And the reasons I think Cataclysm failed is because they made the game too casual player friendly. If they're looking for raid system, dungeon fight, looking for group system, and I think they made the raids too easy. This is for PvEers who like to raid. I think overall they made the raids boring as anything. Nothing like Alduar and Icebound Citadel and Caradan, where when you used to be in there, no matter if you were wiping, I used to love going there. Because even though I'm young, I played WoW since Burning Crusade. I think I was 9 years old, 10 years old when I started playing, and I just fell in love with WoW as soon as I started playing it. But when Mr. Pandaria, when Cataclysm came, that's when I lost my interest. And then when I found out that Mr. Pandaria is coming out, that's when I started playing again. I started enjoying myself. So now I'm going to go into my expectations with Mr. Pandaria. First of all, on the PvP side, I'm hoping they introduce some new game modes. I mean, for the past however long WoW's been out, 8 years, it's just been a simple capture the flag, capture the bases, or break down some walls and kill some guy. And it's just been pretty plain and basic. Even though it's fun, I think they definitely should have been finding new ideas, new things, which new like game types, which would be more interesting. Because to be honest, I prefer arenas, how you get the good gear, but arena is not as fun as battlegrounds. So if they made some new game types, game modes, however you want to pronounce it, damn it, I lost my train of thought. If they made some new game types for PvP, I honestly believe that it would help the PvPers get more enjoyment, So that's for the PvP side. I hope they make some new game types and focus a bit more on PvP, because they sort of just left PvP, just put a load of stuff into it, as in all the maps, but they haven't done anything new apart from new maps, no new game types, nothing like that, no like challenges. They should have like they do on Guild Wars, a world v world PvP, like once a week everyone gathers in a random place and fights to the death. That would be so much fun and so enjoyable. And it's just little things which I think can make PvPers more happy, because I do a bit of both. So my second expectation with Mr. Pandaria is generally harder raids and bigger raids, like Karazhan, Black Temple, all the Burning Crusade raids. Wrath of the Lich King, I'm sure, was when Blizzard started to focus on more casual players. With Cataclysm where they just turned all their attention to it. So I want them to make harder raids, because as much as people think why would harder raids make the game more fun, if the raids are easy, you're going to clear the content within the first couple of days, and then what else have you got to do? You've got to sit around and wait for the next expansion. Whereas if it's a challenge, feel more eager to do it, and you feel like you've achieved more if you do it. Like I'm sure when Dragonstone came out, Heroic was cleared within the first few days. It was that easy, and I'm sure it is that easy. So that's my second expectation. And the third expectation is I hope they also introduce like the general fun to it, and not just the PvP and PvE, but just like trying to bring the community together. Like I love the festival events. They're so much fun. I love just doing all the Brewfest quests, doing the winter quests, the Halloween ones. I think that's general fun and well. And that's where the pet battle system I think came in, to help people give people something to do if they're not raiding the PvP. Because WoW's not just about being #1 gladiator in arena or top guild for raiding. It's about having fun, isn't it? And I thought that's the point of it. So that's my third expectation for WoW. And to be honest, they're my top 3 expectations. Just make PvP, give more to PvP, make PvE harder and longer so people feel like they've achieved more, give more general fun to WoW. Oh, and also, I really want to see a new city. I loved Shatra and Dalaran. They were good cities, and I love just, as weird as it sounds, I'm sure a lot of you players, old school players, will agree with me. You used to have, when you do /type played, and it comes up with a certain amount of hours, most of it will be just sitting there in the city, because those cities were so much fun. But Stormwind's been there since the beginning, and having Stormwind as the main city, it's like Blizzard didn't care for Cataclysm. Like, they couldn't be bothered to think of new lands or like new dungeons, stuff like that. So they just took the skins off the old dungeons, put them into new ones, if you understand what I mean. With the city, they just couldn't be bothered to make a new city, so they just made Stormwind, Ironforge, any of those cities the main cities. And also, like, new land. Why didn't we get to venture off to Outland or to Northrend, which was so much fun? That's what I'm loving about Pandaria, having somewhere to explore again. I loved exploring throughout the world and getting the Explorer title. That's honestly an achievement to me. And getting reputation as well with all the different factions. When you do the quests, you get reputations with every faction. That was really good fun. I enjoyed that so much. So I guess that will really sum up my video with my expectations for Miss Pandaria. And if you guys have any suggestions of what you think, what you're expecting in Miss Pandaria, and what you're hoping Blizzard will improve upon, leave it down in the comments. I'll probably reply. Well, I will reply. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit me up with a like and subscribe to my channel, because when Mr. Pandaria hits, there's gonna be some Pandaria monk ownage. I'm looking forward to leveling a panda monk. So I hope to see you guys around, and enjoy your day.